For these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die. I was taught to be gang, growing up as a G. Get it all while you can, and fuck the rest in this society. The world is cold, and don't nobody give a fuck. Look out for yourself and show no mercy when you buck. See, player hating niggas, they can't feel me when I speak. I close my eyes to busters and these bitches in the streets. I live my life for me because it's me who's in control. I do what I do and say fuck what I was told. Look, listen and learn and stick with me and you can make it. And if you're hungry for it, motherfucker, you better take it. Cause ain't nobody out here gonna give you a damn thing. And like I said before, get it all while you can, man. See, places is a virtual, but now I got to have it. If I see what I want, goddamn it, I'ma grab it. My pockets say I'm broke, motherfucker, I can't have that. So I smoke some fried, grab my gat and my hard hat. It's time to go to work, let me see who I can beat. My mind is contemplating with my head on my heat. Every day it's a struggle, but I know life's a test. My destiny's to die, and with the Lord I will rest. So holly if you hear me, open fire, here I come. My heart is dark and heavy, body cold and I'm numb. I'm living day to day and I struggle week to week. I'm down for mine, so let me get up in these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. Round and round and round it goes, won't really stop, nobody knows. Oh Lord, here I come, let me pray and please rest my soul. I'm tired of all this bullshit, let me in your pulpit. Save me from these greedy motherfuckers before I have a fit. Jealousy and envy, niggas wanna kill me, it's all a bunch of talk, but I know they can't fade me. See, anger breeds violence and violence breeds death. I'm gonna fight for my life until my very last breath. I say what I want to and do what I like, cause the Lord is my savior, only he knows I'm right. In your eyes, I'm an image just to see if I'm real. Let your emotions fly freely so you can know the deal. Frustrations inside of me, I gotta let it go. I can feel the pressure building, so I release it slow. I do my dirt by myself, cause self ain't gon' tell. Let me die and close my eyes, it's heaven or hell, freedom or death. Let me please choose. My will is to win, and I doubt if I lose. My faith is too strong, so I must live on. Let me be the judge if I'm right or if I'm wrong. See hoes I despise and haters tell lies. To cope with the stress, I must stay high. I'm living day to day and I struggle week to week. I'm down for mine, so let me get up with these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. I live for these streets, I thrive for these streets, and maybe one day, nigga, I might die in these streets. I live